A sleek, minimalist conference room gleams under the bright modern lights, embodying an aura of controlled power. A large, polished table, perfectly reflective, dominates the room, hinting at high-stakes decisions. Outside the towering windows, the vibrant city hums with life. A stark contrast to the quiet within, an almost reverent silence pervades the space. A heavy stillness that speaks of immense focus and precision. This is a realm where every detail matters, every decision weighs heavily, and precision reigns supreme. Isla Moreau, poised and immaculate, reviews documents in her office. Her movements precise and economical. Her tailored ivory suit reflects the strict order of her world, every detail meticulously placed. Her hair, pulled back in a sleek low bun, mirrors her focused expression, revealing no extraneous emotion. A single beam of light illuminates her desk, highlighting the crisp lines of the papers beneath her gaze. Isla's world is a testament to perfect order, a silent fortress built on precision and control. Lucien Vale stands, a formidable silhouette against the vast cityscape, his back to the viewer, a silent testament to his power. The sprawling city beneath his floor-to-ceiling window mirrors his vast domain, a concrete jungle he effortlessly commands. His quiet authority is palpable, a man who owns not just buildings but the very air around him, his presence unwavering. Even in stillness, Lucien exudes a commanding power, a man who masters the world yet remains untouched by its emotions. Isla enters the conference room, a slim portfolio clutched in her hand, exuding an aura of quiet self-possession. Her gaze sweeps across the room, assessing each detail with a sharp, discerning eye. She doesn't seek attention. Instead, her presence commands respect through silent authority. The room seems to acknowledge her arrival, a subtle shift in the atmosphere as she takes her place. Lucien enters the conference room, a subtle shift in the air announcing his presence without a grand entrance. Isla, already seated, remains focused on her pad, deliberately avoiding his gaze. She meticulously finishes a note, her composure a shield against the unspoken tension in the room. The quiet tension fills the space, a palpable current between them. In the stark conference room, Lucien settles into the chair opposite Isla, his presence a quiet challenge. His eyes, sharp and analytical, pierce through the quiet, taking in every detail of Isla's composed demeanor. He observes her with an intense gaze, a silent assessment unfolding in the tense air. The absence of fuss, a quiet confidence, radiates from Isla, setting her apart in the sterile environment. Lucien's gaze lingers, a silent acknowledgement of her unwavering composure. A subtle shift in his expression betrays a flicker of intrigue, a recognition of an unexpected adversary. In the sterile conference room, Isla finally meets his gaze, her eyes a direct and intelligent challenge. Her unwavering stare reveals no hint of flirtation, no deference, only pure professional resolve. The air crackles with an unspoken challenge as their eyes lock, a silent battle of wills. Her expression is a fortress of intellect, her gaze piercing through any pretense. The immediate tension in the room is palpable, a testament to Isla's formidable presence. In a conference room, the air hums with unspoken tension, a stark contrast to the calm facade. Two figures, their faces unreadable, sit opposite each other, discussing contracts with professional detachment. Their voices are measured, discussing deliverables and timelines, a subtle undercurrent of appraisal flowing between them. Beneath composed expressions, a silent assessment lurks, hinting at deeper motivations. In the conference room, Lucien's gaze is drawn to Isla's hands as she gestures with precise, articulate movements. Her fingers, unadorned by unnecessary jewelry, move with an understated elegance that captivates his attention. Each subtle motion of Isla's hands speaks volumes, revealing a depth of character beyond mere words. Lucien observes, recognizing the profound statement her quiet sophistication makes in the hushed room. In the conference room, Isla maintains a serene composure, her gaze unwavering as she prepares to speak. She deftly dismantles Lucien's argument with an irrefutable logic, her voice a calm, steady current. A faint, almost imperceptible glint sparks in Isla's eyes, revealing a steel conviction beneath her placid exterior. Her expression holds no desire for victory, only the quiet power of truth being undeniably stated. The air crackles with the weight of her simple, unadorned statement, a fact laid bare. Lucien leans back, a flicker of unreadable emotion playing across his face, his gaze fixed on Isla. Most women would strive to impress him, yet Isla remains unyielding, her composure unshaken, her indifference a stark contrast to others. ignites a spark of intrigue within Lucien. A subtle shift in his posture hints at a challenge he finds unexpectedly captivating. The meeting concludes, the air still thick with unspoken agreements and subtle tensions. Isla, with precise and deliberate movements, gathers her papers, each action a testament to her efficiency. Her expression remains unreadable, a mask of professional composure that reveals nothing. She offers a polite, professional nod to the room, a gesture that is both courteous and dismissive. There is no lingering, no superfluous words. She moves with a calculated detachment. Isla maintains an invisible boundary, an impenetrable distance that no one dares to cross. Lucien watches Isla's retreating form, a subtle tension coiling in the air as she exits the conference room. The silence in the room now feels heavier, almost imperceptible, yet profoundly present. He is accustomed to women leaning in, drawn to his presence and power. But Isla, with her quiet defiance, leaned back, leaving a lingering ripple of intrigue. Days later, Lucien sits alone in his office, the city lights twinkling like distant stars beyond his window. He sips his drink slowly, his gaze sharp yet lost in contemplation, his mind a labyrinth of unspoken thoughts. The glow of the city paints the night, a silent witness to his solitude and the depths of his reflection. Suddenly, Isla's image resurfaces in his mind, a vivid and haunting memory amidst the quiet night. In a sterile conference room, the air hums with an intense, focused energy, belying the quiet intellectual fervor within. Isla and Lucien, now at ease, lean forward, their expressions etched with a shared intensity. The table between them, a battlefield of papers and half-empty coffee cups, marks their intellectual journey. They delve deep into their work's vast implications, a quiet, powerful excitement filling the space around them. The conference room, bathed in a cold, sterile light, reflects off the polished table, creating an atmosphere of stark tension. Isla leans forward, her posture conveying a quiet resolve, her gaze fixed on Lucien. Her eyes, unwavering and sharp, challenge Lucien's every word about market trends, a silent battle of wills. Though her voice remains calm and measured, the conviction in her eyes is undeniable, a storm brewing beneath a placid surface. She does not flinch from the disagreement, her presence a defiant stand against conventional wisdom. The air crackles with unspoken tension as Isla's unwavering conviction fills the room, a silent challenge to authority. In the sterile conference room, Lucien delivers a dry, witty remark, a glint of expectation in his eyes. He anticipates a laugh, or at least a polite nod, a small victory in the tense atmosphere. But Isla meets his humor not with amusement, but with a thoughtful, unsettling silence. Her gaze holds a challenge as she prepares to offer a starkly different perspective. In the conference room, Isla leans forward, her posture impeccable, a silent challenge in her steady gaze. Her eyes, deeply observant, hold no accusation, but rather a profound understanding. She delivers a single piercing line. "You're used to control." The words hang in the air, a stark revelation, leaving an unsettling silence in their wake. In the tense conference room, Lucien's eyes narrow almost imperceptibly, a silent signal of brewing intensity. The air crackles, thick with unspoken meaning and simmering tension, as gazes lock across the table. Lucien's voice cuts through the quiet, a subtle challenge in his tone. "And you're used to access." His words hang in the air, a loaded statement hinting at deeper, unrevealed power dynamics. A calculated pause follows, each second stretching, amplifying the dramatic weight of his pronouncement. In the stark conference room, a silence descends, thick and heavy, portending a coming storm. The air crackles with an unspoken tension, not playful, but a grim recognition of formidable wills colliding. Two minds, sharp and strategic, operate on similar high-level planes, each a mirror to the other's intensity. Their gazes lock, assessing, probing. Every flicker of an eye, a calculated move in a silent battle. A silent declaration hangs between them, a promise of a significant confrontation about to unfold. The weight of their impending clash presses down, a palpable force in the hushed room. In the conference room, the air crackles with unspoken challenges and subtle acknowledgments. Despite the changing conversation, faces remain composed, but eyes betray the intricate dance of power unfolding beneath the surface. As project specifics are discussed, each word carries the weight of a hidden agenda, a silent battle for dominance. Hands gesture precisely, yet the true communication lies in the fleeting glances and measured pauses. The room, outwardly calm, is a stage for a high-stakes game where every interaction is a strategic move. A palpable tension lingers, a testament to the intricate web of power dynamics that define their every exchange. In the conference room, Isla stands poised and articulate, her presence commanding attention. Her words, sharp and precise, cut through the air, summarizing a complex issue with disarming clarity. Lucien, initially distracted, shifts his gaze, a flicker of curiosity in his eyes. He leans forward, drawn in by Isla's impactful statement, his posture reflecting newfound engagement. For the first time, Lucien truly hears her, his expression revealing a deep, unexpected understanding. The weight of her words settles in the room, creating an atmosphere of profound realization. Under the hum of fluorescent lights, two figures remain locked in a silent battle of wits in the conference room. The polished table reflects their intense focus, the meeting stretching far beyond its scheduled end. Neither moves to conclude, engrossed in an intellectual sparring match that binds them to their seats. It is a subtle, unspoken dance of minds, a captivating display of intellect and resolve. In the sterile conference room, Lucien, typically reserved, surprisingly shares a personal anecdote, a rare glimpse into his private world. His gaze subtly flickers to Isla, a silent probe into her engagement, a test of her unwavering attention. Isla, composed and attentive, maintains an unyielding posture, her expression a mask to her inner thoughts. She listens intently, her focus unwavering, revealing nothing beneath her serene facade. In the conference room, Isla's thoughtful expression hints at a profound insight about their work, her words poised to reshape perspectives. Her fresh, unexpected perspective unfolds, utterly captivating the room and sparking a quiet revolution of thought. Lucien, caught off guard, finds himself momentarily off balance, his usual composure rattled by her captivating words. He is intrigued, a new curiosity ignited in his eyes as Isla's philosophical insight takes root, challenging his preconceptions. As the day wanes, the conference room is bathed in the fading light, its once bright corners now softly shadowed. Long, ethereal shadows stretch across the polished table, reaching like phantom fingers as dusk descends. The transition from day to twilight outside the window mirrors a subtle, almost imperceptible shift within the room. What was once strictly professional now feels less defined, a quiet intimacy seeping into the air. The room holds its breath, suspended between the stark clarity of day and the soft mysteries of approaching night. An unspoken transformation unfolds, hinting at secrets and deeper connections lurking beneath the surface. In the hushed conference room, Isla rises, a silent gesture signaling the discussion's natural, graceful conclusion. The air hums with the soft transition of a conversation gently fading into its final moments. Her movements are fluid and practiced as she begins to gather her belongings from the table. With quiet elegance, Isla collects her items, each motion a testament to her composed demeanor. She collects her belongings with a practiced grace, her presence leaving a lingering impression as the meeting ends. In the stark conference room, Lucien remains seated, an unyielding stillness in his posture. His eyes, dark and intense, are locked onto her, a silent challenge in his gaze. The air crackles with an unspoken tension, a magnetic pull between them. He finds her defiance a refreshing storm, far more intriguing than the usual calm of flattery. A faint, almost imperceptible smirk plays on his lips, a testament to his captivated interest. Her presence is a thrilling enigma, a puzzle he yearns to unravel, his gaze unwavering. Rain begins to fall, a steady, rhythmic drumming against the glass exterior of the office building, setting a somber tone. The city lights blur through the rain-streaked glass, creating a moody and atmospheric backdrop. Each raindrop traces fleeting paths on the window, mirroring the city's ceaseless, melancholy pulse. The rain intensifies, transforming the urban landscape into a shimmering, indistinct canvas of light and shadow. The conference room is cloaked in a dim, late-night glow, with only a few overhead lights casting long shadows. Scattered papers and half-empty coffee cups litter the polished table, silent witnesses to a grueling negotiation. Isla and Lucien remain, the only figures in the vast room, the formal setting now oddly intimate and tense. Their silent presence fills the air, the weight of the unresolved negotiation heavy between them. The conference room is hushed, a weighty silence settling over the space, as if holding its breath. Suddenly, the rhythmic drumming of rain against the window panes begins, a soft yet insistent beat. The sound swells, momentarily eclipsing all other noises, a natural crescendo of the storm. A shared moment of stillness descends, a collective pause in the intense intellectual engagement. The rain's steady rhythm offers a brief, unexpected respite, a quiet interlude in the charged atmosphere. The room is bathed in the soft glow of diffused light, mirroring the tranquil pause the rain has brought. In the stark conference room, Lucien begins to shed his formal attire, a silent ritual unfolding. His hands move with unhurried precision, unbuttoning the cuffs of his jacket. The fabric of his jacket glides from his shoulders, a deliberate, almost ceremonial gesture. He drapes the jacket over the chair, a subtle act of shedding the weight of expectation. The empty jacket hangs, a symbol of formality cast aside, its shape still hinting at his presence. A quiet shift in the atmosphere, as Lucien's unhurried movements suggest a deeper, unspoken intention. In the sterile conference room, his gaze softens as he turns to Isla, his voice a hushed melody, a gentle probe. His words hang in the air, a delicate challenge to her carefully guarded composure. His statement, both question and observation, pierces the silence, seeking a response. He utters the words, "You never seem impressed," a quiet challenge to her unyielding demeanor. In the tense conference room, Isla's gaze locks with his, unwavering and profound. Her eyes, deep and unblinking, reflect a quiet confidence that belies the air. A hint of challenge in her steady stare, she declares, "I don't impress easily." The words hang in the air, a testament to her unyielding resolve and inner strength. In the conference room, a profound silence descends, thick and palpable, a heavy cloak woven from unspoken thoughts. The air itself seems to hum with an electric charge, not of awkwardness, but of profound, shared understanding. Each breath taken is a conscious act, the collective anticipation, a tangible force in the enclosed space. Eyes meet across the polished table, conveying volumes without a single word uttered. A silent pact sealing their bond. The weight of their shared knowledge presses down, yet it is a burden willingly borne, a testament to their unity. A single, shared understanding hangs in the air, a silent, powerful agreement that binds them all. In the sterile conference room, Lucien takes a deliberate step, his presence a quiet challenge. His movement is not hurried, but a measured advance, a test of unseen boundaries. He doesn't touch her, yet the air crackles with an unspoken tension between them. The space between them shrinks, a silent negotiation of proximity and power. His gaze holds hers, an intense, probing question in his eyes as he tests the limits of their personal space. In the stark conference room, a low murmur fills the air, his voice a quiet command. He observes, a silent acknowledgement of the quality he finds so compelling in her. A glint of recognition crosses his face, mirroring the control he himself possesses. His voice, a soft challenge, breaks the silence. "You're very controlled." In the sterile conference room, Isla's gaze remains fixed and unwavering. Her demeanor is a mask of calm, betraying no hint of inner turmoil. A profound stillness emanates from her, a quiet strength in the charged atmosphere. She delivers her response with an understated power, her voice cutting through the tension. Her words are a direct challenge, a mirror held up to her interlocutor. "So are you." The simple phrase hangs in the air, a potent statement of equality and defiance. In the conference room, a palpable silence hangs heavy, thick with unspoken thoughts and veiled intentions. Outside, the relentless rain continues its steady, rhythmic patter, a soft drumbeat against the window pane. The gentle sound of the rain outside starkly contrasts with the charged and tense stillness within the room. Each second stretches, amplifying the unspoken words that linger in the air, creating an almost unbearable tension. The atmosphere is electric, a silent battle of wills playing out beneath the veneer of composure. Despite the calm facade, every breath is held, every glance, a loaded message in the profound quiet. In the hushed conference room, Isla's thoughtful expression deepens, her eyes reflecting a quiet intensity. She leans forward, her words beginning to resonate, capturing the room's full attention with their profound weight. A brief, powerful glimpse into her philosophy unfolds, revealing layers of unspoken wisdom. Isla articulates her truth, but control is most interesting when it's chosen, not forced. Her statement hangs in the air, a compelling challenge to conventional thought. In the stark conference room, Lucien's jaw tightens, a subtle tremor betraying his inner turmoil. Her words hang in the air, a potent challenge that resonates deep within his very being. His eyes, usually guarded, flicker with a nascent understanding, a dawning revelation. He realizes she isn't trying to charm him. She's dismantling his carefully constructed self-perception. A profound shift occurs within him, an almost imperceptible reordering of his internal landscape. The air crackles with unspoken tension, a silent battle of wills and perceptions. In the conference room, the air crackles with an unspoken energy, a palpable tension more exhilarating than any casual encounter. It is a silent clash of intellects, a mutual acknowledgement of formidable minds meeting in a high-stakes arena. Each glance, each subtle gesture, forms an intricate dance of intellectual seduction. The room holds its breath, charged with the thrill of minds engaged in a battle of wits. This unspoken competition creates a powerful, almost magnetic pull among those present. In the tense conference room, Lucien's hand slowly rises, his gaze fixed on her wrist. His fingers stretch, an unspoken invitation, a silent challenge in the still air. The space between them crackles with electric anticipation, a boundary about to be crossed. His hand hovers, a mere breath away, suspended in a moment of profound significance. Every muscle in his arm strains, a silent testament to his barely contained intent. The gesture hangs, heavy with unspoken questions, testing the very limits of her resolve. In the sterile conference room, his gaze is a burning question, an intense light fixing on her. He leans forward, a subtle shift in his posture, a gentle probe into her carefully constructed distance. His voice, a soft whisper, barely breaks the silence, yet it carries the weight of an unspoken challenge. His eyes, unyielding, never leave hers, mirroring a silent battle of wills. He asks, his voice barely audible, "Do you always keep this much distance?" In the stark conference room, Isla's head tilts subtly, a silent act of defiance rippling through the air. Her eyes, unwavering and sharp, remain locked on his, a battle of wills silently unfolding. A faint smile plays on her lips as she delivers her cutting retort, "Only from men who are used to being chased." The words hang in the air, a testament to her unyielding spirit, her gaze never breaking contact. The conference room hangs in a tense, breathless silence, thick with unspoken meaning and a looming, unseen presence. An electric hum vibrates through the air, charged with the weight of unreleased energy, a palpable force in the stillness. Every shadow seems to deepen. Every surface gleams with a strange, unnatural intensity in the profound quiet. It is not the echoes of what transpired, but the crushing gravity of what was meticulously avoided that now fills the space. The silence itself becomes a character, a silent witness to the profound significance of the unspoken, the unhappened. In the tense conference room, Isla begins to gather her bag, her movements slow and deliberate. Each precise motion signals an impending conclusion, yet she maintains an air of unwavering control. Her fingers meticulously close the clasp of her bag, a quiet finality in the gesture. The subtle shift in her posture conveys a powerful, unspoken message of resolve. She stands, her gaze unwavering, owning the space with quiet authority. The charged encounter draws to a close, dictated by Isla's composed and powerful exit. In the sterile conference room, a calm voice cuts through the tension. A perfectly composed farewell, "Good night, Lucien," hangs in the air, a silken veil over unspoken thoughts. Her expression, serene and unreadable, offers no hint of emotion, a masterclass in composure. The simple words, "Good night, Lucien," resonate with an unsettling finality. Every possibility, every unspoken secret, lingers in the quiet aftermath of her departure. Isla, with a resolute posture, turns away from the lingering tension in the conference room. Her back straight, she walks towards the door, her movements precise and deliberate. She reaches the door, a silent statement of her unyielding will. With quiet determination, Isla exits, leaving behind a palpable sense of her independence. Lucien remains standing, his gaze piercing the closed door. The sharp click of the door latch resonates through the conference room, a stark, final sound. Silence descends, heavy and profound, as Lucien is left utterly alone. The weight of their intense interaction hangs in the air, an invisible, crushing presence around him. In the sterile conference room, Lucien's lips curve into a faint, almost imperceptible smile, a silent acknowledgement of a profound realization. His eyes, previously distant, now hold a newfound clarity, reflecting an inner shift. A profound understanding dawns on him, a truth previously hidden now laid bare. He realizes that desire is not cultivated through availability, but rather forged through tension. The subtle change in his demeanor hints at a powerful, strategic insight, a quiet storm brewing beneath the surface. Inside the conference room, a man walks with heavy steps towards the large window, his back to the room. Through the glass, the city outside is a blur of rain, mirroring the tumultuous storm within him. His face, etched with unspoken turmoil, is illuminated by the gray light of the stormy sky. The rain streaks down the window pane, a visual echo of the emotions he struggles to contain. He stands, a solitary figure against the backdrop of the city, a man battling his inner demons. In the sterile conference room, his hand rises, drawn by an invisible force. He hovers, fingers almost touching the spot where her wrist had been. A ghost of a caress, a phantom sensation, electric and haunting, lingers on his skin, a testament to the power of the almost touch. His eyes, distant and lost, reflect the memory of a connection never fully made. The air crackles with unspoken desire and the weight of what might have been. In his dimly lit office, Lucien sits motionless at his desk, engulfed by the long, dancing shadows. The oppressive quiet of the night weighs heavily, a stark contrast to the storm brewing within him. His gaze is distant, unseeing, lost in the turbulent aftermath of his encounter. Every fiber of his being is consumed by thoughts of Isla, her presence an inescapable echo in the silent room. In his silent office, Lucien sits at his desk, the recent conversation echoing in his mind like a phantom melody. His mind replays every word and subtle glance, dissecting the interaction with intense scrutiny. He recognizes in her a unique ability to challenge him, a force that pierces his carefully constructed facade. A profound awareness washes over him, acknowledging her power to see beyond his guarded exterior. In his office, Lucien sits immersed in thought, the quiet air thick with unspoken contemplation. A profound statement echoes in his mind. Control is most interesting when it's chosen, not forced. The words resonate deeply, stirring a complex mix of emotions and memories within him. He ponders the intricate dance between free will and destiny, reflecting on his own life's journey. A flicker of understanding crosses his face, a silent acknowledgement of the choices that have shaped his path. Isla stands by her window, her gaze lost in the rhythmic downpour outside, reflecting her pensive mood. The rain streaks down the glass, mirroring the quiet storm within her. A subtle hint of satisfaction plays across her features, a secret triumph in her eyes. She understands the quiet strength of composure, a silent power in her stillness. In her apartment, Isla's fingers delicately trace her own wrist, a phantom touch echoing Lucien's earlier gesture. The lingering warmth of his hand, a ghost on her skin, sends a shiver through her. His unspoken question, a silent plea in his gaze, replays vividly in the theater of her mind. She relives the moment, lost in the memory of his touch and the profound connection they shared. Isla, her expression serene, allows a small, private smile to play on her lips, a silent testament to her power. She knows, with unshakable certainty, that she has made an indelible mark, not through overt seduction. Her impact was forged through the quiet, powerful strength of her self-possession, a force unto itself. The soft light of her apartment illuminates her face, highlighting the subtle triumph in her eyes. A sense of calm victory radiates from her, a woman utterly in command of her own destiny. The early morning light streams into Lucien's office, casting long, sharp shadows across the polished floor. Lucien enters with a deliberate stride, his movements precise and purposeful, a new resolve in his eyes. His posture is subtly different, a quiet confidence now radiating from his very being. A heightened awareness flickers in his gaze as he surveys the familiar surroundings, seeing them anew. The air around him seems to crackle with an unyielding energy, a palpable shift in his demeanor. He pauses, a faint, almost imperceptible smile playing on his lips, hinting at a hidden triumph. Lucien sits at his grand desk, his gaze vacant, lost in the intricate patterns of his schedule. His mind, however, is miles away, drifting into an unfamiliar anticipation, a quiet yearning. A surprising eagerness for their next interaction stirs within him, a feeling both potent and new. The intensity of this emotion catches him off guard, a silent revelation in the quiet office. In her office, Isla is engrossed in her work, her movements precise and surgical. Her focus is intense, each gesture deliberate and controlled. Suddenly, her gaze lifts, a flicker of something unreadable in her eyes. A subtle shift in the air, a whisper of change, seems to draw her attention. Her expression remains enigmatic, a silent question in her depthless stare. The moment hangs, charged with an unspoken tension, before she returns to her task. In a sterile conference room, Isla and Lucien sit across from each other, their professional exteriors barely concealing a hidden current. A silent tension hangs in the air, a palpable, unspoken acknowledgement vibrating between them. Their eyes, like magnets drawn by an unseen force, meet across the polished table. A fleeting flicker, a spark of something new and potent, ignites in the brief moment their gazes intertwine. Suddenly, as if startled by the intensity, they both subtly avert their eyes, breaking the connection. The professional masks snap back into place, yet the echo of that shared glance lingers, a silent promise in the air. The conference room hums with an unspoken tension, thick and palpable. As a new game begins, their words remain business-focused, yet the rhythm of their conversation has subtly shifted. Subtle pauses now punctuate their sentences, each silence laden with unvoiced thoughts. Glances linger a fraction of a second too long, betraying hidden meanings and unspoken challenges. An unacknowledged game of wills unfolds, the air crackling with silent anticipation and veiled intentions. In the sterile conference room, Lucien subtly probes Isla, his words hinting at a deeper, unspoken observation. Isla's composed smile is a mask, her eyes betraying nothing as she meets his challenging gaze. A silent battle of wills unfolds, neither accepting nor rejecting the unspoken overture. The air crackles with unspoken tension, a delicate dance of power and pretense. In the stark conference room, Isla's questions pierce the tense silence, each word a calculated strike. Her sharp intellect forces him to delve deeper, his strategic mind ignited by her challenge. Isla leans forward, her gaze unwavering, pressing him for more, her intensity palpable. He meets her challenge, a flicker of admiration in his eyes as he engages fully with her intellect. A subtle shift in his expression reveals his growing captivation, a silent acknowledgement of her brilliance. The air crackles with intellectual electricity, a compelling dance of minds unfolding between them. In the sterile conference room, a sudden, genuine wave of laughter erupts, shattering the formal silence. Faces, previously composed, contort with unexpected joy, a shared moment of humanity. This fleeting burst of mirth reveals a subtle crack in their carefully constructed professional facades. For an instant, the weight of their roles lifts, replaced by a spark of authentic connection. The laughter fades, leaving behind a lingering warmth and a hint of vulnerability in the air. As the meeting concludes, a subtle tension lingers in the air, a silent undercurrent beneath the polite goodbyes. Attendees disperse, their farewells exchanged with varied cadences, hinting at unspoken agreements and hidden agendas. A knowing glance passes between two, an almost imperceptible nod, affirming a secret understanding. The room empties, but the echoes of an earlier, unstated conversation continue to resonate in the quiet. Lucien stands at his office window, a faint, contented smile playing on his lips. The city sprawls before him, a tapestry of buildings and bustling life under the daylight. His gaze is distant, yet focused, seeing beyond the concrete and glass. He sees the city through a new lens, a world brimming with unseen possibilities. A sense of profound connection washes over him, transforming his perception of the urban landscape. The potential of a new kind of connection shimmers in his eyes, a silent promise to the vibrant city below. Isla, her brow slightly furrowed, reviews a stack of notes, the air thick with the scent of paper and success. A thoughtful expression plays across her face, a silent testament to her sharp intellect. She has navigated the intricate complexities of the contract, a triumphant glint in her eyes. Her gaze holds the weight of successfully navigating even the enigmatic Lucien Vale. Under the glow of city lights, Isla moves through the bustling street, a figure of serene composure amidst the urban chaos. Her eyes, deep pools of thought, reflect an inner world, oblivious to the vibrant energy around her. She walks with an innate grace, a quiet strength radiating from her very presence. Passing men steal glances, drawn by an unseen force. Yet Isla remains untouched, her gaze fixed on distant thoughts. The city's symphony of sounds fades to a murmur as her focus remains intensely inward. Her power is an invisible cloak, woven from self-assurance and an unwavering spirit. Lucien navigates the city streets, neon lights blurring into streaks of color on the wet pavement. Rain-slicked asphalt mirrors the vibrant glow of the urban night, a canvas of fleeting reflection. Suddenly, Isla's calm, intelligent face flashes in Lucien's mind, a vivid memory amidst the city's pulse. Her challenging intellect, a silent echo, sharpens his perception of the bustling world around him. The familiar city transforms, every building, every light, more vibrant, as if seen anew through her eyes. Lucien drives on, the urban landscape now alive with a newfound intensity, a world re-envisioned. In his dimly lit office, Lucien sits at his desk, his face illuminated by a single, stark lamp. He reaches for a pen, his fingers brushing the cool metal, yet he does not write. His gaze drifts, lost in the silent contemplation of unseen thoughts. A profound stillness emanates from him, a seductive energy of calm and control. His presence is selective, deliberate, a powerful force held in careful reserve. The soft glow of a bedside lamp casts a warm, inviting light across Isla's tranquil apartment. Isla is nestled in a comfortable armchair, her form a picture of serene contentment. She is deeply engrossed in a book, its pages a portal to another world. Her fingers, elegant and unhurried, turn each page with a gentle grace. Each movement is fluid, a silent testament to her quiet, composed demeanor. The scene is one of peaceful introspection, a moment stolen from the world's clamor. The conference room stands empty, bathed in the soft, ambient light filtering through the window. Chairs are neatly arranged around the polished table, which gleams under the light. The space holds the echoes of past meetings, the tension of what didn't happen, and the promise of what might. The silence is profound, almost expectant, as if awaiting a pivotal moment.